Welcome to Azure Tutorials. This is tutorial number 1, Introduction to Azure. So friends, this is about myself. I have total 16 years of IT experience. Mostly I worked on Microsoft technology like Azure, SQL Server, SSI, C#.NET. So today's agenda is what is Microsoft Azure. So Microsoft Azure was launched in 1 February 2010. Okay, so Microsoft Azure is a public cloud computing platform that enables customers to access and manage cloud services provided by Microsoft as per their requirement. Okay, so Microsoft Azure is a cloud computing platform. Cloud computing platform means all the computing is done on the Microsoft Azure. Okay, so Microsoft Azure that enables customers to access, manage and cloud services provided by Microsoft. Microsoft is providing some services, so we will discuss this in the next slide. Okay, so services includes storing of data, use of servers, virtual machine, etc., and many more services which is provided by Microsoft. Okay, so Microsoft Azure offer large collection of services, and these services are of 4 types. First is infrastructure as a service, that is called IaaS. Second is software as a service, that is called SaaS. Third is platform as a service, that is called PaaS. Fourth is serverless. Okay, so let's discuss this one by one. Okay, first, infrastructure as a service, that is IaaS. Is a cloud computing service that provides compute, storage and networking resources on demand on pay-as-you-go basis. This includes server, storage, firewall and security, virtual machine, etc. Okay, so this is related to basically infra. In infra, what you will do, you will have servers, you have like storage machines, you have firewall, security, you can take virtual machines. So these are all available on the Azure cloud. Okay, so what is pay as you go basis? So I am giving you the basic idea of pay as you go. It means that you can pay for Microsoft Azure services according to the actual uses of services. So Microsoft Azure built on the basis of hourly, month, days or transaction basis, etc. Okay, it depends upon the type of services used in Azure. I understand that it is little bit tough to understand at this point of time. Okay, don't worry, we will discuss this in upcoming video in detail. So let's understand this infrastructure as a service Y diagram. Okay, so as you know that Azure was launched in 1 February 2010. So before 1 February 2010, if some customer want to open a company XYZ, which is shown on the screen on the left side, for an example, they need to hire 100 employees in company, and they need to set up a IT infrastructure. Obviously, if company need to open, then IT infrastructure is required. Okay, so they need to set up a building or a room for server machine at physical location, and they need to install a firewall. They need to take a data spaces, and to manage all the things they need to hire a team to manage server machines, firewalls, network spaces at physical location. Okay, so it's a little bit worry about the company, and this is also not a cost effective solution because they need to hire IT experts to manage all these things like servers, security, firewall, data management. Even if they are exist at physical location, they need to pay the electricity charges also at physical location. Okay, so now the Microsoft Azure comes into the picture. So Microsoft Azure provides all services or Azure cloud on Azure cloud. Company just need the company XYZ just needs to subscribe all these required Azure services, and user of that company, user or employee of that company, to use internet connection to use these services. This is just an example. Okay, so keep a note, like for an existing companies, they are also switching towards the Microsoft Azure. The company who are already they have big infrastructure available, like they have server exist at physical location and at their end, so they are also switching towards the Microsoft Azure because it's a cost effective solution, it's a reliable, it's a scalable, it's a secure solution. Okay, so hope you understand this infrastructure as a service. So this is the company XYZ. This is the Azure cloud, and this company has purchased these services on Azure cloud, like service, security, firewall, memory, spaces they have taken. And the user of the company, for an example, these are the users, employees of the company, just they need to access these services by using internet only. So this is an example of infrastructure as a service. So let's understand this software as a service, SaaS. It enables user to use Azure cloud-based apps over the internet. Okay, for an example, email and or Microsoft Office 365. For an example, this company XYZ has all these taken these services over cloud. Okay, and these are the part of email, or 365 is a part of SaaS. They are already available on the Azure cloud. So this company just need to purchase the subscription of these services, and the user of these company can use this email or Office 365 via internet. So this is the example of software as a service. Okay, so let's discuss this platform as a service, PaaS. It provides the development and deployment runtime environment to developers to develop, build, maintain their application in any of the programming language in C#, Java and Python. So Microsoft is providing a platform to these developers of the company who can like develop, maintain and build their applications. They deploy their application on the Azure cloud. So this is the example. Okay, so what is serverless? Serverless means these developers can build an application very much faster, because by eliminating the need for them to manage infrastructure, because infra is already managed by cloud service provider. It means that these developer they do not need to worry about the server maintenance and all this scaling up of the servers, because it is already maintained by the cloud service provided. So let's understand this wide diagram, platform as a service. Okay, this is the diagram which I will explain you. So this is the company XYZ, and these are the users of the company. They are software developers and these are also users. They are also software developers. Okay, so this company has taken the subscription of development environment. This is the development environment which this company has taken the subscription. Okay, so these developers, these users can develop their application and build and deploy their application over Microsoft cloud. Okay, just they need an internet connection to like use these services. So this is the example of platform as a service. Serverless means, for an example, this company has these users and they are software developers, and this company has taken the Azure service for PaaS, that is development and deployment runtime environment. So these developers, they do not need to worry about the scaling of the servers. It means that the scaling of the servers is already managed by the Azure service provider, who is the cloud service provider. They are already managing it. This is the meaning of serverless. So friends, let's discuss cloud deployment model. Cloud deployment model are of 4 types. One is public, second is private, third is hybrid, fourth is community. Okay, so let's discuss public. So public is nothing but it's a computing service provided by the cloud service provider is available to the public, that is everyone over internet. It is less secure. Okay, so the services which is available on the public cloud is available to the everyone over internet. That's why it is less secure. Okay, so what is private? Private is nothing but computing environment that is dedicated to a single organization, means services used within the organization, and this is not open to public. That's why it is more secure. Okay, so what is hybrid? Hybrid is nothing but it has the feature of both public and private for critical activity done by the private cloud. For an example, sensitive data. Okay, for non-critical activities performed by public cloud, and this is for non-sensitive data. Okay, so this is the cloud diagram. This is public, that is open to these services are open to public. This is private. This is private means services and environment available within the organization. Okay, so and this is called a hybrid. Hybrid has both the feature of public and private. Okay, so what is community? Community is nothing but the cloud computing environment and services is shared between multiple organizations with common concern. For an example, security and compliances. So let's discuss this by diagram. So this is the diagram for community. Okay, so it means that computing environment and services is shared between multiple organizations with common concern. Concern can be security and compliances. So this is the diagram. Okay, these are the services SaaS, PaaS and IaaS. It is shared by these organizations with common concern. Okay, this is the concept of community. So we will discuss why Microsoft Azure. Okay, so Microsoft Azure is providing cost effective solution. It saves the cost of organization, as we have already discussed in pay you go model. Okay, so Microsoft Azure build on per second basis in this pay you go model. Okay, the second is security. So security is provided by Microsoft Azure. Okay, so third is scalability. Scalability means Azure system has the ability to handle increased loads. Okay, this comes under scalability. And reliable means Azure is reliable because its uptime is 99.95%. Okay, so fifth is disaster recovery. Disaster recovery means data can be recovered if in case of any kind of disaster. So friends, please, it's a request, please support us and like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you very much.